There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an interplay game, which is a good sign. This is by Quicksilver Software, and we've got a glorious MT32 marching beat in the background here for Castles from 1991. Designed by Scott Benny. Some people will know who Scott Benny is. He was involved in The Lord of the Rings, also published by Interplay. And he was involved in Fallout. So let's just skip past this now, somehow. Greetings, Majesty! May God shine upon thy noble enterprise! Doth thou wish to employ the following options? Messengers, yea. World, real world. Level, peasant. Campaign, single castle. And... alright, so you've single castle, 3 castle, or 8 castle. Let's go with laboured speed. We want to just have a nice, slow time and figure everything out. Right, we have a series of peasants here. We have mouse control, and they are building a wall. You can't select the peasants, we've got a knight there patrolling as well. So, how do we control things? There is scrolling, but it's not auto-scrolling. So you can go up, down, left and right, and view your castle that we are building. So they're constructing the walls, which is good. And you right-click to get to the menu. So this is a simple little game. Let's go to design. That gives you a top-down view of your castle. And you can place other things, so if you wanted an inner wall or something like that, you could. We'll not worry about that at the minute. But that's the main castle building element of Castles. Sweet. So we can right click to get out of that menu, it's very simple. Labour. We've got various people here. I guess that's satisfactory. Oh my goodness! A most unexpected messenger arrives. What do you have to tell us, messenger? I come from your brother Prince Arthur, who wearies of his exile. His rebellion was long ago, sire, and he realizes that his crimes were unjust. Surely after 15 years you can show brotherly forgiveness and welcome him back to his home which he longs for. Do you, A, tell him to rot in exile, B, forgive him if he pays a 500... wow, that's a lot of money. Fee, or C, pretend to forgive him and have him murdered. B, let's forgive him. The messenger leaves, but returns later with the fee. Your brother also makes a public apology to you. Awesome. So, every so often, you'll be given multiple choice scenarios that are vaguely to do with the kingdom. That's kind of cool. Let's have a look at taxes. Scaffold collapses, 10 carpenters killed. Oh no. So you have events as well that happen and cause problems. So if we go back to the main and we go to labour, we can't... oh, it's already at 100 of 100, I think. But we can lower that if we want. I'm not entirely sure. There's probably a very effective way of doing it. Let's see, military. Now we went to the taxes, normal taxation level, so we can boost that if we want. Presumably that will make the people unhappy if that goes horribly wrong. Food. So food supply is okay. The bank seems okay. And there's also options. Save, load, quit, council. Yeah, sounds good. Sir Richard of Westhampton, one of the foremost knights of the realm, comes to you bearing counsel. What do you have to tell us, Sir Richard? Majesty, the noble families of a realm admire and respect thee. Continue to show them respect and restraint, and you need not fear. As for the Holy Church, the bishops complain that you do not listen to them. Show respect for the Lord, and their dismay will diminish, though their tongues may not show it. The people consider you a strong and wise ruler. You have eased their troubles, and they are glad that you are on the throne. Well, that's good to know. Rus will be the easiest of all the Celtic lands to conquer. To gather the most taxes from this land, your castle must be 50 pieces strong when completed. Building a larger castle will allow you to support larger armies. So there's a conquest element to this. Interesting. Well, at the minute, we're just building a wall. We're not too worried about conquest. Let's have a look at military. Interesting. So, we've got 300 out of 300 archers, and that doesn't appear to do anything. We can turn that down, though, for some reason. Not entirely sure why. Hungry rats eat your food reserve! Oh no. And then we can deploy people, presumably. I haven't quite figured this all out yet, but that's okay. This is more a showcase of the various bits and pieces. Standing at your side, Sir Richard of Westhampton, one of the foremost knights of the realm, brings a matter to your attention. What is it, Sir Richard? Majesty, your son Prince Henry has been involved in a tavern brawl. Fortunately, he was unhurt, but surely the heir to the throne should have better things to do with his time than engaging in fistfights with peasants. Do you ignore the situation, reprimand your son, or congratulate him on winning the fight? Well done, son. Congratulations. Very well, Majesty. My son beat up those peasants. Ha! So, what is castles? I could probably play this for a while, but I'm just going to leave it here for the time being because I've sort of shown a basic showcase of what it is. It's a castle building simulator where you slowly build up a castle and an army, and you see to your local populace. Looks to be quite an entertaining little strategy game. The looping MT32 is unspectacular, but it does the job. And everything seems to be fairly entertaining, fairly interesting. I think if I were to consult the manual in more depth and discover the various intricacies of the game, this would be quite fun. Berserk Celts on suicide run. The enemy approaches from the south. Oh no, we got to prepare for battle. So if they're approaching from the south, we'll plant a pile of archers. Okay, and then we'll deploy a pile of people here as well. The enemy has arrived. The battle begins. So this is the battle screen as well. There's the enemy. They look horribly outnumbered. So they're going to approach the castle. This is the combat. Interesting. So here they come. They're going to try and get in the castle. And only one of our guys is out there. They're through the moat, but yes, they had very few people. Congratulations! You've defeated the enemy. The few surviving troops surrender. Awesome. So yeah, we got to see battle in castles. And it's quite fun, it's quite entertaining. Strategy fans of the Stronghold games, I think, would get a kick out of this. Looks like a fairly entertaining game that, yeah, it looks fun. And if you like me enjoying random DOS games, I do come across some that are quite entertaining. Feel free to take a look at all my other videos, and if you like what you see there, then subscribe. But for the time being, I shall continue designing our glorious castle, build a portcullis and a door, and we shall rule.